Would you dye it back for? If you came over and just dropped the hammer, I would have thought it was her. No, because I saw the hair. I was like, shit, no wonder why you and Abby are friends. Yo. One of my girl's friends came over. She's got hair like fucking Harley Quinn, all dyed every color and shit.
Everybody riot, organized chaos, nobody quiet. We gon' try a seance, communication and communion with the world's greatest icon. Station as a human, yet he's listening to my song. Have joined this that no nigga with the bass in the back. Make it do yo, hit you with the 5 elements like 5 elephants. Let him know I'm
okay, you're live.
All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome here to the Roundtable on HamiltonRadio.net, channel HR2. I'm your host, John Brecco, and one thing that I fucking hate is when Ruben fucks with the volume on my theme song. It goes high, then he turns it super low, and I think I fucking just started and shit. God damn. But anyway, we're going to have a fun night. I had a guest who ended up getting sick right before the podcast. So shout out to Al Valdez, who does Gamer Beluva with the Believe Podcast Network. Hope you feel better soon, brother. I can't wait to have you on in October because that was the only thing I had open for him. But anyways, we are back to having some comics on. We're going to talk about some ignorant bullshit, I'm sure. And the first one we got is Josh Postel, who's outside. This is the first time I've ever seen this motherfucker cover his mustache. Heather, you'll like this. I've got a comic on here who's got a fucking mustache and he looks like Super Mario. Look. Doesn't he? Bro, if he had a fucking top hat, he'd look like Theodore Roosevelt. See, I told you she's got like Harley Quinn hair.
Jesus.
We've also got Chino De Leon, who sounds like a fucking dessert from Taco Bell. You guys know about this. I cracked that joke on him already, so he's expecting.
Oh, God.
Yo, Chino, I gotta ask you something first. How was that show you did? Because you weren't even supposed to be here.
Yeah, it's actually a stand-up comedy competition. It was everybody's funny.
Yeah,
I think that was the least funniest because I gotta be modest. But yeah, no, it was good, man. Everybody that was part of it, every comedian, even though they doing their thing, man. If for anybody that does want the information, it's the Blue Mic. I think Rampley is their Facebook page. But yeah, they do a Blue Mic every Tuesday. But every other Tuesday, every other month, they throw a competition, 50 comics, and then 20, and then 10, and then that's the finals. But yeah, it was pretty good, man.
That's Jolie's mic, right?
Yeah, Jolie, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's who I thought it was. You said Blue Mic. I remembered her right away. Because she did one of mine back when I was doing my mic. But then fucking 3 people started coming to that shit. I'm like, fuck this. Yo, I remember you did your set for me last Friday. I was excited to hear your shit. You were funny, man.
Appreciate it, man. I actually messed up on the joke like a professional.
Yeah, I hear you. Yo, you want to know who was funny? Fucking Val, because she was high as shit.
Val is part of it too. She's part of the competition too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, she's part of it too. Yeah, man, she was funny, man. Yeah, I feel like everybody was funny that day, man.
Yeah, I believe it, man.
Hey, Josh, you slipping coke under there?
Yeah.
No, I'm all right.
You see fucking head like moving up like he's got.
I keep an 8-ball in my mask.
Yeah, I see, man. Your eyes are widening.
I keep 8-balls and shit.
Bro. This is how this went right here. His head like tilted up. He was like,
I just had some spicy.
Nah, it's on his mustache. It's on his mustache.
I can see the leftovers, Josh.
Nah, yeah, it's my dinner. It was my dinner, dude.
If I didn't know you, I would think those were gray hairs. But now that I look close up, they're leftovers.
Oh no, it's leftovers from what bunghole it's been in.
No, this is how it went too. His head tilted up. He was like this. He brought the mask out. He was like, "Lah."
Well, you know, with a mustache like that, he's been in a few wobbles.
Yeah, man, bro. You know what? This is why he keeps twirling the fucking mustache tonight, because he keeps putting it in the mask.
I usually do that when I try to get the mustache, but I don't got shit anyway. Fuck.
I hear you. Yo, Josh, isn't it the worst when you get fucking mask hair?
Oh, I hate that shit.
Bro, no.
Oh, I hate that shit.
When I grow out my beard, I get that shit because I can get a pretty thick beard. But the thing is,
I've seen your beard. Oh, with a mask, this is hell.
Yeah, bro. I look like a big ass hobbit when I put a mask on and have a beard.
Dude, you have no idea. This is fucking hell. Well, you have an idea because you know
I have an
beard.
idea. But
fucking hell.
Not my upper lip.
I knew you looked like somebody, John. You look like Rudy if he never chased that dream.
Yeah, buddy. I got a good 6 inches on Rudy. I'm not quite that short. I'm not that far off, but I'm not that short.
Shit, I'm short. I'm 5'6", so I'm short.
Are you the same height as me?
Oh, okay. Well, we're tall together.
I was about to say, Josh is the tall one, and he's short and pudgy too.
You look 6 feet right now.
Bro, I was about to. That you know why he looks 6 feet? Because he tilted the camera down. He did that shit on purpose. He did that to make himself look taller. You notice how he's like by like a tall building too and shit? That's why his camera fucking broke.
Bro.
I haven't counted.
All right, never mind. We got him back.
All right, let's stop talking about him. He's back.
Nice meeting you too. Harley Quinn's leaving.
Bye, Harley Quinn.
He just dropped the hammer on him.
Oh, that's it. Oh, there you go. There you go. Better Wi-Fi.
I was about to say, every time you say that, you're just gonna end up jinxing it. You know that, right? See how he's trying to get in on the nose hairs and shit too?
Yeah, man. So anybody watch any foosball this weekend?
Foosball? Oh, football.
No.
He said I thought he was talking about the actual table game. You see, we've been quarantined so long. Getting sports are back.
Yeah.
Bro, I find you know what
I'm like,
understand. I finally understand why Harold and Kumar went to White Castle. I get why that was so important now.
Yeah, they were trying to get out of the fucking apartment.
I mean, honestly, I didn't get to watch any games because I was working, but you know, I heard a lot about the games. You know, I've been watching all the news about it today. My fucking Eagles lost to fucking Washington.
The Washington football team.
Fucking team doesn't even have a name.
That's hilarious.
Who did the Eagles lose to? The football team.
We lost to a fucking no-name football team. What kind of bullshit is this? That's how you kick off the season. And it was a comeback. It was a blown loss too.
It was 17-0 at one point.
Yeah. What was that?
24-17 at the end, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Then you get sacked 8 times and throw 2 interceptions.
Yeah, man, Washington's fucking defense looks pretty good. I mean, it's only 1 week, so I'm not going to get too old, but that 1 week, yeah, man, they look really good.
What team are you?
I'm a New York Giants fan. Don't worry, I don't even talk about them.
Okay.
Hello.
Got nothing to talk about either.
Nah, man. And we started off good, but we went back to our old self at the second half.
It's the Giants.
Well,
Dude, it's the Giants. They're always terrible.
Yeah, recently.
You honestly know what it is? I think Daniel Jones has to get used to working with all the different weapons he has because they picked up some guys on the offense, you know, and it's his second year. He's not used to having all those guys yet, and they're not used to the personnel. Plus, y'all have a fucking wide receiver coach as your head coach. The fuck is that bullshit? Honestly, man, it ended up better than I thought it was going to because I thought that Steelers defense was just going to shut the game down completely. But he did a little something.
No, yeah. We definitely had some runs, but then interceptions happened. So
I'll tell you what, if Saquon Barkley was running the football on those guys, y'all might have had that game. He was the key for that game, but they neutralized him.
They stopped running him. He only had 17 rushes, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me, but I know it was not that many.
That's true.
I think he ended with like 6 yards. Horrible.
He should get more. He should have got more rushes than that. I'll admit that. You know what it is? Saquon is that dude that can just break out and do a 90-yard touchdown run at any time of the game.
Yeah, it's true.
That's what makes Saquon so dangerous, even if you neutralize him for most of it.
Another thing too, we also got the Clapper as the offensive coordinator.
Yeah, Eric. Yeah.
Back to old ways.
Bro, he never ran Ezekiel Elliott. Ever.
Nope, not at all.
Was he running against the Rams though? I know they lost. I just don't know how.
But yeah, I didn't get to watch the Cowboys game. I was doing a show at that time.
Dude, everybody shits on the Cowboys. It's like the rules.
Bro, Cowboys fans half the time shit on the Cowboys now.
Yeah, because they've sucked for how long?
That's very true.
Somebody knocking on my door.
I got my Super Bowl. I got my cheesesteak in Philly. I'll be good for a while. That's what matters. Bro, everybody was on the Super Bowl. I can tell, Josh, you're out to eat because it fucking sounds like it.
Yeah, well, everywhere's got restaurants outside.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's like literally everywhere, see?
Hey, Josh, you in New York?
I don't think he heard you.
Hey, Josh. You in New York?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I could have sworn I heard.
Oh.
I could have sworn I recognized the diner for a second.
Yeah, you've been to New York, right, to do shows, right, John?
Yeah, it's been a bit though because of this shit.
Yeah, the fucking Corona killed. Actually, my first time in New York was my last time in doing a show, and literally 6 days later, the pandemic. Yeah, so my first time doing a show up there, it was fucking killer, man. I liked it. I loved it.
Oh, dude, the shows here before this happened was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, shows were incredible to do in New York, especially if you went to Broadway or the comic strip.
I went to Broadway Comedy Club, yeah.
Were you what part were you in? Were you upstairs or downstairs?
Downstairs.
Downstairs room was fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
Most of my stuff.
Downstairs room was beautiful though.
Most of my stuff I've done is at the comic strip, so.
Yeah, no, comic strip's always fun to do. I love doing the shows with Brett.
DF shows are fucking crazy because you always get the resident whack jobs.
Oh really?
Oh god. There's a bunch of weirdos and whack jobs on that show, but it's fun.
When's the F show?
Saturdays at 5.
Oh, I thought, isn't that the audition show?
Twice a year it is, yeah.
Okay. No, because I remember when Mark did it. That was a good show. The one Mark was on.
Yeah, normally it's never that packed. It's only packed like that on the audition nights.
Okay.
Yeah, normally you get like about 40 people, 50 people, which is good for that room.
Yeah, no, that's not bad.
Yeah.
And even though it's technically a bringer, DF's always been pretty good about the requirements with that.
Yeah. No, because Brett usually, I think last time he did it, he brought in 70. And he usually gets good crowds too, man. They just laugh at every fucking thing. Over there. Yeah, no, bro. There was this one dude that I was fucking with for maybe like 2 minutes of my set the last time I went to the comic strip. He looked like what's the dude's name on the Beatles? Paul something?
Paul
Yeah,
McCartney.
Paul McCartney. Yeah.
Paul McCartney. Yo, I was fucking with him for like 2 minutes. He was sitting right in the front too. Dude held the door for me when I walked in and everything. I was like, didn't I fucking see you when I walked in and shit? Bro, because he got pointed out in the beginning of the show. I started making jokes about it because I'm like, I can't just walk off on here and not say shit what everybody else has. And then I noticed he was the fucking dude that held the door for me when I walked in.
I would have been like, thank you for your help. I need somebody.
I was gonna say I tried to serenade him. That didn't go over too well.
No.
I came over to him. I was like, all we need is love.
How did he react?
I mean, he was just like sitting there smiling.
He just had this funny look on his face.
Yeah. He was taking his lumps for sitting in the front. He was a good sport.
Yeah, that's why I never sit in the front.
Because you know somebody's gonna do it, right?
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there was only one time I've ever seen Josh sit in the front. You want to know when that was?
Go ahead.
There was this one show, right? Where there was this stripper comic.
Oh, that one? We're going to talk about that again?
Is this the one that we're all the blonde hair?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We all know. Yeah, I know. I literally seen her Instagram.
I've performed with her once, and it threw me off so much because I've never even heard of her before this. And
Is she any good?
yeah, no, she was funny. Like she
Okay.
was funny. But she asked for a volunteer at the end of her set. And the thing is, it was in front of this Jewish crowd too, like this large Jewish crowd, older crowd too.
All Orthodox
She starts
Jews.
giving him a lap dance in front of this crowd, bro. It was so bad. One lady actually walked out. It was so beautiful.
Oh, that was one of the best nights ever.
We like clusterfucks like that, though.
You know, I went through my normal ignorant ass set. I was gonna say, I think Josh heckled a couple people like an asshole.
Because I don't give a
That
shit.
was always fun.
Especially the Orthodox. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them.
No, but
You got to put a advisory in the bottom.
because I was early on. I think she was right after me. You know, just watching that crowd like go further and further down in their disapproval. It was beautiful to watch.
Oh, yeah.
The show we had was pretty good. It was packed. It was like, definitely over 100 people there.
Nice. Whose show was it?
February 15th. I will never forget it. It was my first show in New York.
No,
I mean,
whose
I
show was it?
usually do Philly. Philly's the market I usually go to because it's only a train. It's closer by a train. But yeah, and that's where I do my improv. So,
Okay.
but yeah, I was the Facebook pages. There were Evan Wise. I think I said his name.
Evan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Evan puts on fantastic shows.
Yeah. So he wasn't there because he had a show, but the host was pretty good. Rob Temp.
Rob Temp.
Yeah, he was pretty funny. Yeah, he had the crowd nice. But
Yeah.
I had a ball.
You know, Evan does great shows. I've done a lot of Evan.
Yeah, I've done a bunch of shows
More
with him, too.
his than anybody. Wait, what places do you go to in Philly? Because I haven't been there in a bit. I got to redeem myself from the last open mic I did.
Yeah,
How bad?
I go to McGillian's. I go to McGillian's every Tuesday. You could go to the Helium. Helium has the open mic every Tuesday. Every Wednesday, the Punchline has its mic, but it's after the show, so it's a late mic. It's like after 10.
Okay.
There's a few spots that I can't really think of, but those are the main ones I name are the main ones I used to go to. And then in the Philly Improv Theater.
I guess they're not doing them like right now.
Nah, I hit all my comic friends that live out there, and they said there's no. The Punchline is doing the show, but those are shows, they're not mics. So
yeah, no, because the thing with Philly mics, the couple that I went to, they run fucking long as shit. They just let any fucking buddy sign up.
Which one is it?
4 or 5 hours.
I think I might be saying it wrong. I never been to it, but I heard about it. It's in Philly. Josh, you're bucko.
The fucking wind is killing me right now.
Suffer, boys.
Like you just blurred out the entire name of whatever the fuck Chino just said.
I'll do more research on it. I mean, I'll find out what's the original. I think it's something with Goldberg.
I've heard of this, Mike. It's like it's like a notorious shit show.
Yeah, but
5 hours? Come on.
Yeah, but it's 7 minute sets. It's not like usual, like the usual 4. So it's pretty good.
But sit there for 5 hours? No way.
I mean, you think about that. It's an open mic, so most of the people that are going up are probably just people that are just drinking and trying it out. But usually, I know a few mics I've been to that everybody wasn't hitting, and you felt like you were going to do better. And then when you go in, you actually killed it. I'm like, okay, it was just those fuckers.
Because you had to listen to all the drunk motherfuckers before that, so they were just like, please, God, give me something.
You know what? I noticed doing comedy is a lot of us are very prideful. We don't know how to just admit that we're not having a good set and just close it. We just keep going with our tongue a few times. And to the point where
that's to be expected from us.
Yeah, that's true.
That's to be expected from us. We're all egomaniacs. We're all egomaniacs.
You want to know what it is? It's because we know the shit we say is fucking funny. We just need you to know it too. Figure out that this shit is funny and get yourself together.
That's it.
Because there's no reason why I do 1 5-minute set and fucking crush it, then go to a different crowd, do the same thing, and you get fucking nothing.
Yeah. You know what? I'll be honest. I'm thankful that since I started doing stand-up, I haven't had a bad show. I had a show where few people laugh, and I have people that almost everybody laugh. But I haven't had a show where I got heckled or it was completely quiet. I'm actually expecting that just so I could get that under my belt and know what the fuck to do. But so far, and then the pandemic ruined everything. Yeah. But yeah, I'm actually waiting to bomb, on stage. I bombed a few times on fucking Zoom.
Let me tell you, because a lot of people aren't into it on Zoom. Let me tell you what happened in Philly, though. This is what happened. This is like maybe like the 3rd or 4th set I ever did. It was only supposed to be 3 minutes, and it was one of those mics that lasted 5 fucking hours.
Yeah.
So it started at 8. It's 1 a.m. by now. I'm tired as a motherfucker. I got work in like 2 hours.
Yeah.
I go up there. I do like 1 or 2 of my jokes. Everything. Got my entire set. I don't know if you know about that awkward moment when you forget everything you're supposed to say to somebody. And I just fucking left.
I do that a lot, man. Like to the point where I get mad at myself. You ever forget something that you just thought of, like at that moment?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man. And then as soon as you turn around, you're like, oh shit, what did I think about? It happens a lot. And I'll be sober when that shit happens.
Yeah. I'll tell you this recently. There's a couple fat jokes that I've recently thought of that I keep forgetting to add. And one of them I mentioned about how fat people, we can never talk, we can go with our gut instinct. You want to know why? These motherfuckers that go to the shows are just going to look at you and be like, how's that working out for you, asshole? Yo, my fat ass, when I said it, he just walked away. I think he feels attacked.
I took a mic one time with one of the audience members. Literally said this. He didn't think I heard him, but I heard him. Like, the guy's fat, so you know he's funny. He was right on both things, but fuck him, you know what I'm saying?
Like you just had to point that shit out before I got the chance to.
No, the worst story.
Nobody asked you.
No, the worst was I had a couple of cops in the audience who wouldn't shut up.
Oh man.
I just fucking eviscerated them.
Yeah.
I was like, this is what I said. I was like, listen, guys, Dunkin' Donuts up the block has a special. To show them your union card, your badge, and your sheet.
Yeah. Let's talk about cops for a second. A lot of these people, people misunderstand. A lot of these people don't hate cops because of social justice shit going on. We hate them because cops are just fucking assholes. You ever seen cops at a bar?
Yes.
All the
They're
time.
the first people to start fighting.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're the first
And then
people to start a fucking brawl. They fucking
No
hate
lie to you, man.
shit.
A lot of military guys are like that too, also.
That's true. That's true.
Not all, to be fair, but a lot of them.
A lot of, you know what? A lot of first responders are like that.
Not the ambulance beeper, but
A lot of them. The EMTs aren't so bad, but everybody else.
yeah, it's true. I was at a bar like a few years ago, football season, it was Monday Night Football, and not knowing, I'm literally like the same row I was sitting in was all cops.
Oh no.
And when I tell you, I must have smelled like some real good weed. Like I had some weed on me, and not knowing, the cop buys me a shot, and he says, "Dude, you smell good." I'm like, "Oh, thanks."
He's trying to hit on you.
Literally, when he told me that, a friend of mine walks in and he like literally texts me. So I look at the text and like, you're sitting next to a bunch of cops. I'm like, oh shit, my heart dropped so fast. I'm like,
Yeah.
if only they knew what I got on me. And then he says, talking about my cologne. But then I thought about later on night, this nigga smelled my fucking weed, and then they tell me, dude, I smell you, but he didn't give a fuck.
He said, you smell good. Like he was seeing double or something.
He was seeing double, and he wanted a piece of you, man. He was like, ooh.
He was seeing double.
Hey, for a PBA card, I might give us.
Yeah, listen, that man was probably so drunk. If me, you, and Josh walked into that bar, 3 fat guys walk into the bar, he'd be so drunk we'd look like fucking Gilmore Girls to his ass. Listen. I will say this: I look like a pretty handsome bearded lady. I will give him that.
I'm ugly whether I'm a guy or.
I look like Teddy Roosevelt, but with a little more Down syndrome.
Yeah, listen. Cheeto almost spit his coffee out when I said I look like a sexy bearded lady.
Yeah, I heard that. I was like, oh god.
I saw his coffee. He was like this.
Yeah. Because when I originally talked to you, you didn't have a haircut, and then when I did your show, you cut your hair that same day. When I did your first show,
I actually cut it.
I heard that, and I nearly
4 days
peed myself.
prior, but I didn't post anything about it because I wanted people to look at it and be like, "What the fuck did you do?"
I might do Justin Bieber's Uncle podcast.
Hold up. Here's another fat joke I've been forgetting to add. You guys know the McDonald's one I do, right?
Yeah.
You've heard it before, Chino, right?
I think you did it Friday. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. I was gonna say because I usually do that one, but bro, I added a follow up to it, right? Because I talk about how I went to go get my hair cut, one day during the pandemic, and the girl asked me if I wanted a number 5. I've looked around and started thinking, I'm like, are these motherfuckers doing so bad that they're selling Big Macs and shit? The fuck is this bullshit right here? Yeah. You know who's the best at dealing with these stupid ass jokes?
Who?
Abby, because I always got to test them out on her.
Yeah.
You live with somebody, they become the test dummy, right?
It has to be. It has to be somebody we love and trust.
Yeah. You don't want to tell this shit to just some random motherfucker that you see in Walgreens.
Does she always tell you, like when you tell her, every time you tell her a new joke, does she tell like, oh, you could do this or you could add this on, right?
Usually, if the first thing she does is laugh, I'm just like, fuck it, I don't need to hear nothing else.
Yeah, I always got this family member that
Try
always,
to add shit on for you.
yeah, they actually, like, you should do this, or you should, I'm like, no,
Yeah.
man.
You know what? My dad does that shit.
Yeah, my mom does too.
Then he tries to tell me jokes that he just thought of. And I'm like, you want me to say that bullshit on stage? Like, bro, he starts telling me jokes, I start thinking I'm adopted.
Yeah, my
Like,
dad's funny, but he has a horrible English.
Wait, what'd you say? I'm sorry.
So my dad's Guatemalan, but he speaks English, but it's horrible. It's horrible. So and plus he won't understand half of my jokes, so he just stares at me and, oh, okay. I'm like,
Yo,
thanks, God.
my dad,
You make me feel so good, Dad.
he gave me one good joke. He gave me one. You know that pussy joke I normally end on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad gave me that one.
He did?
The only thing is it was told like a 3-minute joke. He made this shit long as hell when it didn't need to be.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it starts off with something that's $1, and I think it's like a fucking, I think it's an apple that tastes like cereal for $1. And then the guy goes, holy shit, this tastes like an apple. And then there's like, he talks about something at $3 where this apple tastes like a banana. And then the guy's like, holy shit, it does taste like a banana. And then the $5 one is the pussy part. I'm why are you getting with all this bullshit? I got 5 minutes. I can't be telling you what you get for a 5-minute set.
Just to get the final punchline laugh and shit.
Yeah, spend my entire fucking set on one joke. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I think most of our jokes do start long, and then the more we say it, we eventually break it down.
I mean, they have to.
Yeah, that definitely do.
Although I will say, before we did the Instagram live show that night, I did 15 minutes with Brooke. That was fun to get that.
I was watching. Yeah, man, that was funny, man. Everybody was funny, but yeah, you killed it.
No, that was a fun show. I had fun with that.
Yeah, I'm doing her show the 25th.
Yo, nice. Yo, that was the first time I ever met somebody from the UK. That was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
You ever hear of
Black lady?
You ever hear of Roddy McGuinness?
Roddy McGuinness?
Yes, I heard of him.
Yeah, I did a couple of shows with him out on Long Island. He is fucking wild.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
I've never
I'm trying to remember the guy. Oh no.
He's like, listen. He said to me, listen. Hold on.
Listen, what?
He said, this fucking shitty ass phone.
Bro, I'm listening to everything but what you actually want to fucking tell me.
Okay. He said one of these days he said when you work out your shit a little more, he said give me a call. He's willing to put me in. He's like he'll help me submit it to Edinburgh if I want it. I was like, yo.
Yo, you know what was really cool? I did a show with Kristen. This was a few weeks ago. It was for fucking Alcoholics Anonymous in Arizona. That was dope. Only bad thing about that show.
I'm about to have a signal issue because I'm walking into my building.
Oh, okay, that's all good.
Finally, Josh. We literally just took the whole trip through New York with Josh.
Yeah, bro. I'll tell you what though. The first end of that.
Now you're about to see my apartment.
We got nothing. All we saw was scaffolding. The only thing about that is that you don't see a lot of that in New Jersey, except when you go up north.
A lot of it.
Jersey City, you'll get a scaffolding or two.
True.
Yeah.
But
you're about to get a look. You're about to get a look at my elevator.
Nice. Yo, I gotta tell you something though. There was a friend I had because one of my friends from high school, she was dating this guy that lived in New York. He was going to college in PA. That was how I met him. I went to visit her. And I remember, because I got real close with him at the time, he was telling me about how he broke his arm, you know, because he fell off from climbing up a scaffolding. I was like, what the fuck is that? Because I literally didn't learn what a scaffolding was until like maybe like sophomore year of college, when, you know, I'd been around New York enough.
Yeah.
Because the first year of college, I didn't have a job to ever go. So,
Man.
but once I started working at ShopRite, I had a little bit of money where I could take some more trips up.
Oh.
Yo, what the
I
fuck
thought he was
was
doing the
Josh
robot
trying to
real
do?
quick. I thought he was
He looked like he was trying to cross somebody up.
aliens are real.
Josh was
He
being
looked like he was
abducted.
walking through a different dimension just now.
Bro, Josh almost got abducted.
Abducted, right? We seen it live.
No,
Yo,
Oh, he about to show us his penis. Look at
that's me walking into my apartment, you idiots. Me walking into my apartment.
you know how in Family Guy, Brian shows Peter that he has his own gravitational pull?
Yeah.
That's why his ass didn't get abducted. He's too fucking fat.
Exactly. No, they got a quick look at what was in my butthole, and they were like, "Oh God, the Earthlings are more advanced than we thought."
I just thought he was going to say he was ugly.
I got a bit.
Oh, we already know I'm ugly.
So we just didn't have to brush through that again. That's what it was.
No.
All right. I wanted to make sure real quick. Yo, I want to share this because I just thought of it, because we were talking about the lady from UK that was on Brooke's show.
Right.
Because, you know, she ended up mentioning in one of Brooke's photos on Instagram talking about the show that, you know, she wants to come down to visit Nebraska. So after that, I started Googling how far the back line was. It's exactly 17 hours and 8 minutes away by car.
Say that one more time. I didn't even hear you.
Wait, what'd you say?
Say that one more time. I didn't hear you. How long?
17 hours, 8 minutes. And she said, and she was like, well, I'm going to be here, so you better buckle up. I told her, I'm like, you know what? I'll buckle the fuck up. But about halfway through that drive, I might be tempted to loosen my seatbelt just a little bit.
Oh.
Bro, I really do want to travel though. Once we're able to start going everywhere and checking back.
I'm going everywhere once we're allowed to go. Everywhere, places I didn't even think I wanted to go.
You started meeting all these fucking. He said go to church. Fuck all that.
Fuck that shit.
Yo, listen, bro. Yeah, you wanted to go to a place you didn't even want to go. I never wanted to go to Idaho before all these motherfuckers started getting.
Once the world's back to normal, I'm disappearing.
Oh, I know, bro. You disappeared for half the pandemic.
No, I'm really gonna disappear, like hide in another country for a while.
Then you
I got a beach.
You gonna go visit Tupac?
Then the fucking pandemic went to Florida, and then he disappeared from there. You said he's gonna meet up with Tupac.
Yeah.
Hold up, what beach is Tupac supposed to be at?
I heard Cuba or Panama, something like that.
That's what I heard. I heard Cuba too.
Yeah.
I would say Cuba.
That will make sense because isn't it hard to get into Cuba?
It's almost impossible to get into Cuba.
Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Because how are you going to find out he's fucking dead if you can't go?
True.
Yeah.
That's true.
Exactly.
You can't go somewhere you can't fucking find him.
Exactly.
I'm trying to remember this.
Oh, man.
Like getting into
What's the
Cuba,
name?
you need to fill out like a shit ton of paperwork to do it.
Yo. You know? Yo. I almost moved to Canada at one point, right?
Really?
You think Canada is a bunch of fucking nice people? I've never seen so much paperwork before I saw their immigration papers. Bro, holy shit.
Why were you about to move to Canada?
Because there's a friend of mine who got a broadcasting job over there.
Gotcha.
So
The
I'm
true
like, oh
story
shit.
is Trump.
I'm like,
Yeah.
oh shit. Let me go see what's up. Because apparently I'm unsuccessful as fucking America.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
And I get through all that paperwork and I find out that's why they don't fucking want me.
I had a comedian, a comedian from Philippines told me that I'll be big over there. I'm like, I'm big over here, motherfucker.
Bro, I'm big everywhere I go. You see
Yeah,
this
that's what I'm
fucking
saying. I'm big wherever I go. But yeah, man, the market for comedy, you'll be surprised that Asia is huge, and especially if you're American. They like American comedians
in the
out there.
Philippines?
In Asia in general.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
In Asia in general, yeah, you'll sell out everywhere. Just get just a few YouTube. They love it.
Just fucking be American and just walk in.
Yeah, right.
Pretty much.
Get all obnoxious.
They love it.
Are we still banned from most of the countries?
I think so.
Yeah, we're still banned from a lot of places.
Bullshit.
No, they're actually the
Everybody
talk.
here, so
No, it's all the it's COVID. It's all COVID.
Yeah, I know it's COVID, but I'm talking about like still. Can't wait to
Actually, there's been talk. There's been talk. They want to allow Americans from like the Northeast and Colorado into a lot of countries. There's been talk of that. They've been trying to work out a way to do it with the State Department.
Wait, did you just say the Northeast and Colorado?
Yeah,
Where the fuck did Colorado come from?
because Colorado's numbers are low.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Northeast, the numbers are low, and Colorado, the numbers are low.
We're really low in Jersey.
You hit the Northeast first, so
Yeah,
that's why we're probably as low as we are. Yo, New Jersey started indoor dining again.
Yeah, 25%. Even on events.
we start indoor dining again the end of the month.
Oh,
Yeah,
yo,
New York, yeah.
When New
But
York got
the
hit
same
hard,
in New Jersey, 25% of capacity.
yeah, I made good use of that. The first time I went indoor dining was fucking Cracker Barrel.
Oh, come on.
I am proud of that, bro. That fucking fried chicken, it was fucking worth it. Yo,
I had the
fucked
breakfast
up.
there, never had the fried chicken.
I fucked up though. I went to my girlfriend got food at Two Brothers, right? And I had this 18-inch fucking chicken cheese steak before I went. Bro, I ate myself into itis once I got to Cracker Barrel.
And you don't smoke neither? You would have been heavy if you was high.
Oh, bro, you've never seen how I get when I got the munchies. Bro, last time I had a real severe case of the munchies, I was 17. It's never gotten that bad since one night where I just ate every fucking thing in my fridge. I went ham on all the pasta, on bags of snacks. It was fucking
jeez.
crazy. And this is back. I mean, I was fat back then too, but like it was worse, compared to how I look now. Because like I feel like I got a little bit going on in the chest. We can't see how fat I am from the neck up, which is pretty good, but
I'm pretty big, man.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty big too. Are you kidding?
And that's literally just my belly button right here.
He said that's just my belly button. Then he tried to save it. It's just right here.
See, at least you, John, you're literally round. I'm just wide. That's the only thing about me. I'm wide.
I'm tall, but I'm also wide. It's really bad.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd rather have a wide frame than honestly like a frame that goes like pushes out like this. Because it's more obvious that you're fat. The stomach sticks out more.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you're wide, you see the stomach doesn't stick out as much, so it doesn't look as bad. When you're fucking round and it sticks out this way, you just look ugly.
Ugh.
That's why I want to be rich, so at least I have some type of looks.
You look better when you start making money.
If Michael Blackson can get the girls he's getting right now, I can for sure pull one at
With that
least.
fucking gap in his teeth, holy shit.
That
Listen,
guy.
I could drive to the back line to visit Brooke right now with that gap in his teeth.
It still won't reach his other tooth.
That's how fucking wide the gap in his teeth is.
That should look like the what was the arch from St. Louis?
Yep.
You ever seen that man smile on Wild 'N Out? He looks like he's in so much fucking pain.
Like usually you could smoke a cigarette, you could fit a whole carton.
Bro.
His ear must be ringing right now.
He just sticks it there and starts breathing.
Yeah. His
like,
ear
yo.
must be going crazy right now. Who's talking about me right now?
You ever seen him smile though? He's like this. Like,
Yeah.
I've never seen a man smile looking like they're in so much pain.
He tilts his head forwards when he smiles, so you don't really see how wide it is.
Yeah, right. He tries to put his upper lip down. He's like this.
This went from a radio show to a roast quick.
Yep.
Bro, I've never seen a man that when somebody talks about his look, he goes. I've seen people do that to other people. I've never seen a man just go to himself. Like normally, if you're ugly, you'll suck your teeth. He didn't even bother to do that.
That's why I always say, man, when you got sometimes you got to look at the man in the mirror, man, and just tell them how fucking great they are, regardless. And if that doesn't cheer them up, give them a hand job. Always works after that.
Yeah, I mean that's always the last resort, but eventually you're just like, fuck it. Let's just go.
It's just
I tried to roll the dice. Looks like I'll be rolling balls instead. Gambling didn't work out for me today. This is why
so
I
masturbation.
I
I keep grabbing my cup and drink. There's nothing in there.
When I do this at casinos, I always get snake eyes. That's why I don't go.
Come on, sevens. Hear me? Come on, sevens.
Bro, I've tried a couple of slot machines at casinos. I never want to bet at casinos again.
Oh, casinos are the worst.
I lost $25. I had 30. I lost 25. Won 5 more back, so I had 10. Then lost the rest of the 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that literally happened both times I went. Both times I did it, bro. I've done a couple shows in Mohegan Sun Casino. I don't even do shit over there now. I just hang out in their fucking bar and do karaoke. And let me tell you something. Karaoke, I can do stand-up, but karaoke scares the fuck out of me.
I can do karaoke easily, and I guess that's why I don't scare doing stand-up.
It depends. If I'm sober, I definitely can't do it because I have a horrible voice. But if I'm drunk, I'm going to sing my fucking heart out.
One of my buddies, he starts doing karaoke. He starts slithering on the floor.
What?
Doing the worm.
One of my buddies starts doing the worm when he does karaoke because he gets fucking wasted.
Wait, so he just starts singing? He just starts doing the worm with the mic still in his hand?
Yes.
That's a hell of a time to start doing the worm. Like you just pick that moment
to do the fucking worm.
God damn.
It's hilarious.
Hey, can I get your charger?
Actually dance too.
Oh,
Right
I've seen friends do the worm on the table in the karaoke room with no pants on.
Hey, yo.
When I think of the worm, I think of wrestling, like Scotty 2 Hotty and them guys over there. Remember that?
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah. See, I was a big wrestling fan when I was younger. I mean, I still watch it once in a while, but it was way better.
I was never really into it.
What happened, Josh?
It's not
I was
the
never
same.
really
All they
into
do
it.
is wrestle now. Where the fuck did the entertainment go?
AEW. That's where I watch. I don't even watch WWE. I'm just tired of that shit.
Bro, that's where they got all the good wrestling.
Yeah, and they actually
Because
put good shows.
They make sure it's entertaining. They don't do shitty angles. You know, they get good wrestlers.
I once did a show where I was talking about wrestling, and it wasn't even a bit that I was doing. I was just talking about wrestling, and this guy says, "Oh, wrestling's for queers," and I looked at him and I'm like, "Dude, you're wearing an anime shirt." How?
Yeah,
like,
really.
seriously, like I don't like people. Like, first of all, I don't care.
Listen,
I
I'm
like wrestling.
I'm a fan of both. I feel attacked.
No, I mean, no. My point is,
I'm so
how dare
torn.
you talk about one art and you watch art your damn self. That's how I consider wrestling. It's just it's theater. It's theater art to me.
Yeah.
It's fucking art where people are doing stunts.
Yep. And putting their bodies on the line for art entertainment, guys.
Bro, I hate it when they say that shit is fake. Yeah, let me see you try to fake a back body drop.
Let me smack you in your open chest. Let's see how fake it be after that.
I was gonna say you hear the smack in the open chest. That shit sound fake to you?
And then you see the red, man.
Yeah. You can't fake something and put the red there at the same time.
Who is that? I'm trying to remember the comedian that literally like he bashes wrestling a lot. That he has wrestlers come at him. Not Bert, his best friend. What is his name? The guy.
I know what you're talking about. I can see the guy's
I can't
face.
remember his name, but he has a podcast with his wife and everything. But yeah, he's always making fun of wrestling, and so on Twitter he has Twitter wars with wrestlers.
That takes balls.
Yeah, dude's funny. I laugh at his jokes. I mean, whether he's serious about it, it's still funny, you know.
Fucking comedian Conor McGregor over here.
Yeah.
That's what Conor McGregor did for the longest fucking time.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. You know how many wrestlers he got in the Twitter wars with?
Oh yeah. That's I know CM Punk was one of them.
Yeah, CM Punk, fucking Chris Jericho. Who else? He's talking shit about John Cena. Although when you make that much money, I wouldn't respond to it either.
No.
Yeah.
I was gonna say John Cena's got about 20 cars.
True.
Fuck, you gotta respond to somebody talking shit to him for.
Man.
Oh man. Yo, I would have loved to see Conor McGregor do an angle in WWE. Like a Floyd Mayweather type of thing.
And he would be pretty good. He's good on the mic, man.
Yeah, he would sell. I would just love to see it in like that actual angle with the wrestler.
Yeah.
Like who could you see it with?
With him?
Yeah.
Oh man, it's a few wrestlers. Jericho's definitely one of them, I would say.
Okay.
Cody Rhodes, him and Cody Rhodes. You know who's one of my favorite wrestlers right now? MGF. He's the future, man. He literally doesn't care. He calls out WWE almost every time, every wrestler. His Twitter's probably like one of my favorite things to follow on Twitter. He comes at them, legit comes at them.
Yeah, you know who shouldn't have a fucking angle on wrestling right now? Fucking Pat McAfee. And he's got it with fucking Adam Cole. Are you kidding me?
Well, you know why, right? Because Adam Cole went to his podcast and had that little.
Yeah.
I think it was a setup, but it looked real.
Yeah,
I give him that. No problem.
They didn't plan that shit. There's no way.
No, but
the way those questions went, there is no way that wasn't a setup.
that's the only reason I say I think it was a job, because some of the questions, like, all right, you're giving them backhanded compliments, like you want something out of him. You never know. It probably was Vince McMahon, like, yo, push this guy's button. Let's see what he does. Vince is that kind of guy.
Oh yeah, bro. Listen, Vince asked Rob Gronkowski to fall off the stage, and Vince did it first just to show him he would do it too.
No way.
Yeah, bro, you haven't seen the video of that?
No, I haven't.
Where he's falling from the stage to fucking mats? His fucking old ass.
Yeah, I told you I haven't watched WWE. the last WrestleMania, well, not this last WrestleMania, last year's WrestleMania was the one that the last time I saw WWE. I just got tired.
Look it up. Vince McMahon falls off stage 2020. And I think
I'm
he
gonna
should
look
put
it up, yeah.
2020 in there because he's probably done it before. And I just don't remember.
Nah, I'll
Yeah.
definitely look it up.
Yeah. But yeah, no, he was going through an angle with Rob Gronkowski when, the fucking 3 days Rob was there.
Yeah.
And yeah, he falls off the stage, shows him how it's done. The little young whippersnapper. And then Rob does it. I was like, what the fuck is his 75-year-old ass doing falling off of like 20-foot height?
That's just
Make no
ridiculous. That's just retarded.
Hey man, that's one thing I give Vince. He would put his body on the line to make sure he sells. I give him that.
It was a beautiful type of retarded.
Yeah.
It's still fucking retarded.
I was gonna say,
I mean, after all those years taking bumps, he's got to be somewhat retarded.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, you probably don't even think about it after a while. You've gone so retarded.
He probably feels it before it happens.
Like Muhammad Ali after the Joe Frazier fight.
The first one, right?
Yeah.
Bro, you've seen Sylvester Stallone in so many fake fights. You would think he's retarded.
I mean, he talks like he does.
Yeah, right. I won, didn't I?
I can't even give him
that bird. I won that fight.
Adrian.
His eye kind of twitches when he talks too. You notice that?
Yes.
That was my fight. I won that fight.
You sound like Plankton when you said that.
But that's kind of what. There are moments when you're just like, "Yep, that's what it sounds like."
Yeah, Sylvester Stallone sounded like Plankton from SpongeBob. I never knew.
That's funny.
No, I'm saying you when you try to do Sylvester.
Well, we're gonna compare Sylvester to Plankton, so I'll just look a little bit less stupid. Okay. I never said I could do it good.
Yeah, I definitely can't. So we're together.
My accents probably sound worse. I tried to do an English accent one time. Some dude told me I sounded Indian. I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
Bloody, eh? Well, honestly, honestly, mate.
Lie, me. You took away my tea and crumpets.
There's some bullets.
I just went from Australian to English. I just realized that.
Hello, governor.
Hello.
Hello, governor. I just found out when people from London say H is because they're very educated, and when they don't say it, it's because they're from like the slums of England. Like Harry, like Ari that's what I mean. Hello, Harry.
Is that like when they're from Western country?
Yeah. Okay.
I was gonna say because I thought that's how it goes in like England. I could be wrong because that's not where I'm from, but
I told one of the comedian, he's from England, but he lives out here now. I told him I want to go vacation. Like, why would you do that? And I'm like, damn. He like, dude, there's nothing out there. You get spent twice a year.
Well, I want to go over there for what fucking purpose?
Yeah.
No, I've been to England. It's cool.
I have family that lives, I think, 10 minutes outside of Manchester.
Oh, so they're rich, huh?
I don't fucking know. I haven't seen them since I was 5. It's been 20 years. Last time I saw them, I was busy getting lost from the fucking airport. My mom beat my ass when she found me.
Yeah, you are from Trenton. Saying that.
Fucking walked on that airplane like, help! Bruh,
I've never been on a plane, so I can't wait.
That's why you said psych nah, right?
Yeah.
No, my parents were able to take vacations when I was little. That shit stopped when I was 10.
You started costing too much.
Apparently.
Basically. You used to,
after 10, I had to spend all that money on my fucking self.
Ooh.
With my track record, I'm surprised Walmart didn't hire me.
Oh,
See what you did there.
I'm such a fucking heathen. Yo, honestly, I think that Walmart joke is a great way to end this because we are running out of time. I know Ruben and Gino want to get the fuck home. The little bit I've seen Gino since the pandemic started, he's probably home now anyway. But
Is this the same Ruben that does the radio show tomorrow with what's his name? Forgot his name. Never mind.
you remember the comic, anything?
No, he's not a comedy. He's a DJ. But he does the radio show.
Freestyle
With
Freaks?
Yeah, the Freestyle Freaks. The same Ruben.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm in once. What's up,
Ruben,
Ruben?
their show's Wednesday now?
Yeah, it's Wednesdays now.
Oh, okay, because it was Mondays before.
Yeah,
I didn't know it got moved.
yeah. I don't know
what probably happened? You know what probably happened? There was a group of comics that did a show on Wednesday, and they've been doing it for a long time. But, you know, they're pieces of shit, and they started showing it. So they ended up having a falling out with them. And they probably moved Freestyle Freaks because they've been there a while.
Yeah, I did Freestyle Freaks once, and this is before I actually started doing comedy.
Oh, they just brought you on?
Well, at the time I was the vice president of a nonprofit that Project 609. I mean, I'm still part of it, but you know, since pandemic plus following my dreams of being a stand-up comic, I haven't really been around. But whenever they need me, I'll still be part of it.
Hey man. I was gonna say you may have never been on a plane, but you're doing better than most of us right now. You got dreams.
Yeah, right. They only come when I sleep, though.
or when they need you to share, or when they need to share something on Facebook and shit.
Yo, I'm still surprised about that. I'm being honest,
bro. We got 30 Facebook shares. We got 15 people there. I don't like that fucking math.
Yeah, that was just. I told you before we spoke. I told you that's probably somebody seen. Oh well, let me share so I don't be the only one that doesn't share. I'm like, you gotta fake love is the worst kind of love to receive.
I know what fake love is.
They
just wanted to do some trending shit.
Yeah, that's what it was. Oh, my boy's there, and you know how many friends requests I got? I didn't accept many because I was like, I don't even like you guys.
Bro, you start accepting too many. That's when you get all them Facebook bots.
Yeah, sure, yeah, right.
Yeah.
then you start thinking you got all these cute girls wanting to be your friend and shit.
No, they do.
He hasn't found out they were bots yet.
Yeah.
He went to go chill with one day at some street corner. He never found her. He was like, "Where are you at?"
Yeah. I had the $40. I had the $40, you know, but
he said he had the $40 ready. God damn.
Oh, man, I used to date this one girl that basically got with me because I was a comedian, but then pretty much when she realized that I took everything as a joke, that's what she told me. That's why she broke up with me. I just took everything as a joke. Like, you ain't see the signs.
You ain't see word. You ain't see the
signs. It's like you didn't understand what being a comedian is.
You clearly don't understand what the fuck we do.
Yeah. She gave me some material after breaking me up, and then it get last. So I guess thank her for breaking up with me. You know what I'm saying?
That's what breakups do.
Yeah, man.
Breakups make HBO want to call people.
Yeah, definitely.
Exactly.
Or Netflix.
You see what happened with Taylor Swift's music career.
Oh man.
Oh.
Every album was a different guy.
Yeah, right.
That's like 50 Cent. Every album was a different beef.
Yeah, I was bombing on somebody who was singing Taylor Swift songs today.
Oh no!
Like, I was wearing the cardigan. I had to. I'm like, I just wanted to let you know you back on here with your bullshit. That's it. I give a fuck about your cardigan. It looks very nice, but I didn't give a fuck who it was from. I'm just talking about the song, not that fucking cardigan.
Haters gonna hate. It's like, nah.
But you just gonna shake? Is that it?
Shake it off.
Big ass. There's a lot that can shake on Chino.
Yeah,
Put that out right now. Oh, shit. All right, let me actually end on that note because Ruben's probably getting pissed off.
All right,
guys.
be honest. You're hungry. Come on, don't lie.
Ruben, you're fucking hungry, right?
Nah.
Yeah, he's hungry. He's hungry.
Listen,
Thanks
I
again,
saw
John,
I
man.
probably saw Ruben like a week or two ago. He's probably getting fat.
Thanks, man.
That COVID-19.
Ooh.
All right,
If anybody watched this long, we love you.
Look, yeah, same for me, I guess.
See you guys. Bye.
Same time, same channel next week, everybody. Deuces.
Peace.
Peace.
will be visible. I'll be working for you, Mercer County. Vote Bucky for sheriff. As your sheriff, I will be a leader. I will be visible. I'll be working for you, Mercer County. Vote Bucky for sheriff. I'm your guy. As your sheriff, the department and I will be more visible in the municipalities throughout Mercer County. I'm here in Princeton, New Jersey, where I was born and raised and started my law enforcement career. My roots started here, as are the roots to the Mercer Oak. My mission is for the safety and protection. As your sheriff, I will be a leader. I will be visible. I'll be working for you, Mercer County. Vote Bucky for sheriff. I'm your guy. As your sheriff, the department and I will be more visible in the municipalities throughout Mercer County. I'm here in Princeton, New Jersey, where I was born and raised and started my law enforcement career. My roots started here, as are the roots to the Mercer Oak. My mission is for the safety and protection of the residents throughout our county. Vote Bucky for sheriff. I'm your man. And protection of the residents throughout our county. Vote Bucky for sheriff. I'm your man. As your sheriff, I will be a leader. I will be visible. I'll be working for you, Mercer County. Vote Bucky for sheriff. I'm your guy. As your sheriff, the department and I will be more visible in the municipalities throughout Mercer County. I'm here in Princeton, New Jersey, where I was born and raised and started my law enforcement career. My roots started here, as are the roots to the Mercer Oak. My mission is for the safety and protection of the residents throughout our county.